Okay, we're going to take a look at the interior of the boat, the storage areas, and again, here's the Rockford Fosgate. You can drive your iPhone playlist from these remotes. Really wonderful. Taking a look at the back storage. Here and here. You can see on the right side we've got the PFDs and the oar, and there's another PFD up underneath there. This right here is the windscreen for the front. So when you look underneath the front center window there, you can put this windscreen in place to keep the cool air from coming in. We don't use it that much. This is the walk area here. Now the tray in here is this is a wonderful feature. This is where you put your your ski vest, and the nice part about where it is it's sitting over the engine. So when you put your vest on, it's warm. You always want to use the walkway to walk through versus on top of the panels. On the left side, here's the table and one of the poles for the cover, and you can see just tons of storage in here. So the table pops out via this bungee, and there's a pole in the center that fits right there. So the table can be set up right here, no problem. Going on the right side of the boat, here's the cooler. So I pull the cushion out. We've stored the first aid kit, dock lines, fire extinguisher. There's an M1 PFD and the other pole and case for the cover. And the something to note about the coolers, they have plugs to plug it, or you can just let the ice drain and it drains out into the back. But under every seat, you're going to effectively have storage. In this case, they've integrated a trash receptacle area, which is very helpful. That way everything lands in the same place. We look over the transmission cover. Now this is the cooler bag. It's a soft bag. But once again, here's an area that you could put stuff and it stays a bit warm, and that works. This here is just regular storage, and that goes all the way to the back. And then this is a hinge seat. You can see how much storage you have. Now this pole in here is the pole for the table when you want to set it up. All your cup holders, the insides, all the back sides of these wake setters. The boat's all LED lit, so when you turn it on, you'll be able to see, the wake setter. These are all marine grade speakers. They'll do good. We'll talk about this bag. It's got all the information, owner's manuals, those kind of things. And then when we look into the battery area, you've got your multiplexer along with your 3 Rockford Fosgate amps, and then your battery selector. So off to number 1 or both, and then both batteries are sitting here. You look through the front and you can see that it's a carpeted area underneath that cushion. That means that there's a front ballast tank in there that keeps the nose down when you're going. Your glove box, and this is your iPod hookup link. This is the stock mirror, and you can see the stock mirror. If you have this window open to get access to the playpen area, you need another mirror. So that's why we have the overhead menace mirror in there. Front seat, it's also called the playpen. Roll around here. The driver's seat. Now the important things here are, this is a bolster. My wife's a bit short, so she likes to ride up on top of there. There's controls underneath that slide the seat back and forward and also allow it to pivot all the way around. There's your fuse block area here. So this is just like a jet ski or something like that. it's a automatic kill switch. If this comes off, the engine will cut and stop right there. Here's all your fuses, and they're just push button style, along with the 12 volt. This is a digital throttle, and the important thing to know here is that you need to push this button down to put it forward. Now remember, this is fly-by-wire, so you're not going to have any feedback in this throttle for you know, as if it was like a throttle body with a cable. You're not going to feel it. It is literally an electronic function. And we will get into, you know, the stereo, the gauges, the setups, more gauges, the whole MLS system here in a minute. And then the wheel tilts. Sorry about that. Let's see. Other things that we want to know about the inside of the boat. Oh, let's look at the swivel rack. So these are combos. You can put the surfs or just wakeboards in here. You pull the pin, and it basically swivels in. And there are two positions in that it can go: all the way in, or almost all the way in, and then completely out. Very easy. You got to watch your head though when you're swinging these, because the board's pretty big. The wet sounds, the Rev 8s, and this is a stainless steel bimini here that folds out. This is your G3 tower, Menace mirror, and on the bimini, the poles fit into here and here, and actually pull the pressure forward. And then when you spring it back and clip it in to here, it tightens everything up. Okay, in the bag, just to make sure. Sorry about the video here. Your best friend is called the manual. Okay, we could go into hours of nausea trying to teach you how to use everything, and actually trying to teach ourselves how to use everything. There's so many functions on this boat. It takes time to figure out how everything works. The best way to get there is be on the lake with the manual. I'll walk you through, you know, the setups and the basics, but there's so many features and functions in these electronics that I'm not exactly sure I know every single one. I just realized that it's got the automatic volume control when you do the throttle. So it's kind of cool. It's got a video system plug area that you can plug in a digital camera, and it'll show on the screen. I mean, the boat's just incredible. But all your other your other goodies direct from Malibu are in through here. We even have a hardbound for the 2012 boat. And the next thing we'll do here is we'll turn on some water and get this thing fired up and go through the dash component.